Between the years of 2007 and 2017, one name was tossed around the NFL when talking about defensive players: Bam Bam, or the Enforcer. Why did he carry this nickname? He was arguably one of the most aggressive and mean defenders in NFL history. Kam Chancellor had a short but successful NFL career. He won the heart of Seahawks fans across the country quickly by helping them win a Super Bowl in 2013 and taking them to another just the next year. But when breaking down his career, it wasn't ever this easy for him. The purpose of this essay is to break down and classify Kam Chancellor's life and career as a football player. It all began in North Fork, Virginia in 1988. Kam was born into a family of 7 with a single mother and 5 siblings. Throughout his childhood, his mother worked multiple jobs to keep them fed at Park Place, Virginia. Humble beginnings is an understatement when it comes to Kam. James Franzaga from Pro Football Network interviews Kam and he says, "It was rough for us, but we had each other." Kam is still very close to his family today. He got his first glimpse of football when he was 7 years old. Kam's friend Nico took him to the nearest elementary school fields where a teacher led practices for young students. Chancellor quickly developed as a player and started to use football as an escape from his home life. His mother got him into plenty of after-school activities to keep him busy. Thus, Kam was extremely athletic, and he learned good values and morals from his teachers and coaches. To stay away from trouble, a nearby barber offered to let Kam work for him. Kam credits most of his success to the lessons and help of Andy the barber. Working in the shop kept him safe and away from dangerous activities his peers were involved in. He made money shining shoes, and he put all of it back into his family. When Kam got to high school at Mary Fontaine, he was instantly a starting varsity basketball and football player. Kam played both quarterback and safety in his high school career. Mary's sports programs didn't have much success in the early years of high school, and a junior thumb injury sidelined him for a whole year. This took away a ton of recruitment opportunities for Kam, but he came out as a senior and threw over 2,000 yards and ran for 500, leading his team to a 10-2 record in a Triple-A division playoff game. As a senior, he was the 27th ranked quarterback recruit in the country and the 20th best Virginia player. This led him to being offered a few scholarships, but he ended up choosing to stay close to home, accepting a scholarship for Virginia Tech. Kam came to Virginia Tech as a 6'4" quarterback recruit. He was a dual-threat QB, but didn't fit Virginia Tech's offensive scheme at the time. The defensive coordinator pursued Kam and took him out of the QB room. His freshman year, he started as a safety instead of where he had been recruited to. Kam quickly became a meaningful part of the defense, playing in all 13 games as a true freshman. He recorded an interception in his first career college game. This boosted him in the roster where he had gained league-wide recognition. Going into sophomore year, Chancellor moved into the rover position on defense. This was a hybrid safety linebacker position similar to Kam's idol, Sean Taylor. He recorded 79 tackles and played in every game. He also got his second career interception. His sophomore season was a turning point in his career. He validated himself as a top defensive prospect on the team and proved his defensive coordinator right. His stats slowed down in his junior year, but he was still a meaningful part of the passing and running defense. Chancellor gained popularity on social media after revealing he watched Sean Taylor highlights before every football game. After his junior season, Chancellor considered entering the NFL as a 22-year-old, but his draft stock was low, and he wanted to make a bigger impact for Virginia Tech in order to get more NFL viewership. Chancellor's mother convinced him to play back his senior year. He ended up winning an ACC title with his team, solidifying his position as an NFL prospect. Kam Chancellor came to the 2010 NFL Combine hungry, but left disappointed. He only recorded a 4.69 40 time, and he was called the slowest safety in his class. He fell to the 5th round, and on draft day 3, he was selected by the Seattle Seahawks with the 133rd overall pick. The Hawks had already drafted a safety in the 1st round named Earl Thomas. Throughout his first year of training camp, he competed and earned his spot as the 3rd-string strong safety behind veterans Lawyer Milroy and Jordan Babineau. He ended up making an appearance in the Seahawks' 2010 season opener. Kam started as a meaningful special teams player in his rookie season, and though he never started, he saw the field in a decent amount of time on defense. He ended his first season in the NFL with 23 tackles, a sack, a pass deflection, and a forced fumble. His sophomore season in the Seahawks, they took a risk on Chancellor. He was named the starting strong safety on their roster as they opted not to re-sign the other 2 veterans. Kam started in every game his second season, and he recorded 97 tackles, 13 pass deflections, 4 interceptions. This was huge. He began to blossom into one of the better safeties in the league. He earned himself a Pro Bowl roster spot after his amazing performance. The Legion of Boom was beginning to gain weight in the league. LOB, or the Legion of Boom, was the nickname for the Seahawks' legendary secondary that began to form. With roster improvements in the 2012 draft, such as legendary quarterback Russell Wilson, the Seattle Seahawks' Super Bowl roster was beginning to take shape. Before the 2013 season, Chancellor signed a contract extension with the Seahawks, $28 million over 4 years. After this huge extension, he led the Seahawks to the Super Bowl against the Broncos. This game ended in the first quarter pretty much with a 28-0 lead. The Seahawks ended up winning the 2013 Super Bowl 43-8, and Chancellor recorded a 68-yard pick six. This 2013 win marked the peak of a very successful career for Chancellor. The next year, the Hawks made it back to the Super Bowl, but lost due to a terrible call on the 1-yard line. Chancellor never had a chance to play in the big game after that. The Hawks went to the playoffs, but lost every single playoff game for the rest of his career. Kam played an amazing 7-year career, but it was stunted short due to a severe neck injury in 2017 versus the Arizona Cardinals in the regular season. After walking away from the NFL, Kam Chancellor has committed to becoming a better father. In a Forbes interview where he talks about wanting to give his kids something that he never had, a father figure, Kam Chancellor said, "I love holding them, changing their diapers, and just listening to them make baby noises." He has also dabbled in a bit of fashion, and he's worked to improve his golf game in his retirement. Chancellor is in his late 30s now, and he still shows up to the occasional Seahawks game to support his second family. Kam has recently been in discussion for a Hall of Fame induction. He is sure to get Hall of Fame status after such a successful career. To conclude, Chancellor's career can be classified into 5 categories: childhood, high school, college, NFL, and retirement. The Enforcer will forever go down as a great Seahawk, leading the team to back-to-back Super Bowls and recording some record-breaking numbers, as well as being known league-wide for the hardest hitting safety ever. Cited sources include KCT, August 22, ex-Seattle Seahawks star Kam Chancellor adjusts to post-NFL career via business ventures/mentorships, Forbes. Kam Chancellor, Wikipedia. Kam Chancellor, How Humble Beginnings Led to a Domineering Resolution, Pro Football Network. John Boyle, Seahawks Legends Kam Chancellor nominated for Pro Football Hall of Fame, Seahawks Home. And Jordan Duncan, Tuesday Roundup, Kam Chancellor on Life After Football, Seahawks Home. Thanks for watching this video of the Enforcer Kam Chancellor classification video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, and we'll be back next week with Earl Thomas, the Ball Hawk.